I'm Chelsea McDougall, editor of Labels and Labeling magazine. I'm here with Gebriel Magdaleno from Masterpress, a Polish label converting company. We were just talking about the industry impact of the PPWR regulations that are taking force in Europe. So tell me a little bit about what that impact will be on the label and package industry in Europe.
The impact is quite significant because it's really changing the way everything needs to be done. There's going to be new design for recycling guidelines, which is all about material recovery. It's having an effect on how it's going to impact our processes. So that means making sure that not only are we food compliant in certain products, but also to make sure that the end of life of the product is going to function properly. So that means with retentive ink systems, for example, but also making sure that each packaging type is designed well for recycling. And that's involving a lot more discussions with customers firsthand, working with suppliers. So it really means that we need to be more closely in discussions with suppliers throughout the supply chain.
And in your view, how prepared is the industry for these regulations that are coming to force?
Well, I think the industry is getting well prepared. I mean, there's been a lot of developments ongoing. I think we're waiting to see what the final, let's say, design for recycling guidelines will look like, because although we have had good design for recycling guidelines, they are only, it's kind of a work in process. We are still waiting for that to come into force in 2028. I mean, to be decided in 2028, to go into force in 2030. In the meantime, that means we need to just work on various solutions to be prepared to go, in multiple directions, and then introduce those solutions for our customers.
Because a lot of the timelines say 2030, maybe 2035. I mean, that's basically now. It's not tomorrow. It's now.
That's right. So that means once that comes out, everybody's going to be rapidly making sure that they have the right equipment to process the materials, so they could be designed well for recycling.
And so, in your opinion, do you think these regulations accelerate innovation, or is it kind of going to slow things down a little bit? What's your take on that?
Well, it's definitely, in my opinion, it's accelerating innovation. And I mean, the packaging industry is not standing still. So you see a lot of interesting solutions out there to help in this process of recovering, and it's throughout up and down the supply chain. There are different types of coatings, there are different materials, but that also means there's a lot more testing going on, because as new coatings and materials or different products come out, you need to get it into your process, you need to try it, you need to test with customers. So yeah, it's really accelerating innovation, but it's bringing a lot more players into the conversation earlier in the stage of development.
Excellent. Well, as you said, the label and package industry is not standing still. So that's certainly true here at Label Expo Europe. So thank you so much for your time, Gebriel. I appreciate it.
Thank you.